Hey guys, okay, since I'm not here, we're still gonna do our math. So right now you're on page 247. So you're on page 247. We are starting lesson or chapter 7. This is probability. So probability is how much something is going to happen. So if you're looking at page 247, if you read the math message, it says, the spinner at the right has 5 equal sections. 2 sections are blue. If you spin it many times, the spinner is likely to land on the blue about 2/5 of the time because 2 of them are blue. Therefore, the probability of landing on the blue is 2/5, which we know is 40% because 2/5 equals 4/10, which is the same as 40%. Okay, so it says using the spinners shown below, write the letters of the spinner next to the statement that describes it. A spinner may be matched with more than one statement. So, if you look at the example, it says this spinner will land on a blue about 2 out of 3 times. So I'm 2/3. So 2 out of 3, which I am looking at that. And I know that 2 out of 3 is the same as 4 out of 6. So that's something else I'm going to be looking for. But A has 3 spots and 2 of them are colored blue. So that's my answer. So if we're looking at number 1, it says there's about a 1/4 chance that this spinner will land on blue. So that's 1 out of 4, 2 out of 8. So go ahead and write that one down. So your answer for that one should be D. And the reason that one's D is because 1 out of the 4 is blue. Okay, so this one is number 2 is the spinner will land on the blue 100% of the time. What one will, no matter how you spin it, land on the blue? Good. Okay, what I want you to do now is I want you guys to finish the rest of this page. Again, you're looking for equivalent fractions, and then also the percentages. You know fractions into percents. So you're going to first complete that. Go ahead and pause this video until you're done, and then I will go ahead and read you off the answers, and then you can check your answers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read you off the answers now. If you get one wrong, I want you to go back and double check and figure out what you did or why you mixed 2 of them up. So number 1 is A. Well, the example is A, I guess. Number 1 is D. We did that together. E is number 2. B is number 3. E is number 4. So you should have 2 E's. Yes, weird, I know, but it's the best letter. 5 is C, 6 is F, 7 is A and C, 8 is D, 9 is 1/3, and 10 is 60. So again, if you didn't get those ones right, go back and check. Otherwise, we're going to move on. So if you need to go back and check, pause the video. If you're good to go, continue watching the video. Okay. So now we're ready for page 248. So we're doing the same thing, we're just taking it to a little bit of the next level. So if you look at the top, it says a set of double 6 dominoes is shown below. So we have they go up. Now it says, suppose all the dominoes are turned face down and mixed thoroughly, and you select one domino and turn it up. So if you have, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 28 dominoes. So it says, how many possible outcomes are there? Well, there's 28 dominoes. There's going to be 28 outcomes. Now, if we're talking about likely and unlikely, are all of the outcomes equally likely? Yes, because there's no dominoes. They're all different. There's not 2 that are the exact same, so they all have the same chance since all 28 of them are the same. Okay, so it says, now we're on the next part. When the possible outcomes are equally likely, the following formula is used to find the probabilities. So this is another formula. So a formula, remember, is where we substitute the numbers that we know into it. So probability of an event equals the number of favorable outcomes to the number of possible outcomes. So since each domino has the same, what's the probability of selecting each domino? 1 out of 28. So if you were given 28 chances, that's not the same as you have 28 dominoes. So find the probability of selecting each domino as your side below. So a double. So if you would go through and we would count, there are 7 doubles. So the odds of us doing those are 7 out of 28. So what I want you guys to do now is we just decided that there's 28 chances. There's 28 favorable outcomes. I want you guys to now go ahead and do those. And when you're done, we will go to, you'll go ahead and go and do your math boxes.